This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And the Clippers head back to Los Angeles after today's contest. And, of course, Luka Doncic. We'll see him getting used to his new Los Angeles Clippers team in this one.
Man, that trade is something that has just electrified this entire fan base, the players, the people working for the organization. They think it may be that piece of the puzzle necessary to finally get this team over the hump.
Pass to George. Driving the lane. Doncic way outside. They get the rebound. Here's Olajuwon. Doncic outside. Nobody near George. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And Halliburton slams it in.
And Halliburton just springing off the floor. Defense couldn't stop him once he got airborne.
Westbrook with it. Out guarded by Hield. Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Now, here is Olajuwon. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Westbrook. Inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Westbrook quick to find the open man that time.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks. And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Here's Olajuwon. Good. A nice assist from Westbrook.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Here's Granger. And the slam dunk by Granger.
Well, that's good teammate stuff right there. Looking for your guys. Buddy Hield has a strong feel for when to give it up.
Doncic outside. Olajuwon outside. And it's Olajuwon with the jam.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
The frustration was evident in his voice when I asked him about the record. He told me, well, we've been learning the hard way. Anything less than 100% effort will not get it done. We want our guys to recognize that and be hungrier than they've been. Is it talent? Is it effort? Well, they're still trying to figure it out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, David.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Just 5 on the clock. Halliburton drives in. He's off on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. Outside Westbrook. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Olajuwon. Out to Doncic. In the corner, George with it. Here's Olajuwon. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Halliburton. Lays it up off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
Extra sauce on that one, please, Halliburton. Wow.
George up top. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
When you look at the massive hauls that have been received in the trades with Paul George, that should tell you how valuable PG is. A great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
To the paint. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
You really have to give credit to Gordon right there, getting up in his man's comfort zone, which threw him off that shot.
And that concludes.
Please give a big round of applause.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
To the middle. Back to McConnell. Pass to Jackson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And pushing it up, here's the Clippers. Gordon's running. And the 3 off target. Pacers trailed by 12.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to Collins. The 3. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here he goes. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Clippers substitution. Marcus Morris Sr. Russell Westbrook.
Los Angeles leading by 13. And Westbrook throws it down.
Well, the defense respecting the shot right there, and that creates a lane for him to drive right through. That's his game.
And so Indiana again turning it over. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Outside Gordon. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Great finish from Gordon in traffic. You like to see the smaller guys operate down low. As long as they're patient,
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch, David. Thank you. Here's Bates Diop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Isaiah Jackson.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down. So you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home. And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Second team foul.
Westbrook with it. Kicks it out to Collins. Launches it. Another shot.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's so subtle, but what an effective up fake from Westbrook there. The defender couldn't help but take a bite.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession. 1:52 left in the first half of the game. Covington in the corner. Lets it go with a 3. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
3 points.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Pass to Gordon. Now Westbrook. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
Strong move there. Russell getting his feet in the paint, and he can taste 2.
Here's Smith. The shot, no good. So the Clippers will take it the other way. On the wing, Gordon. Collins in the post. And he makes good on the layup. Collins has got 5.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mathurin fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And the Pacers finished 25-57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
Rebounded by Jackson. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's an 18-point game. To the inside, Mathurin. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Second chance shot, and that one released in time, but no good. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Clippers lead by 16. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And Doncic gets it to go.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Here's Halliburton. And there it is for him. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And that one's good. Doncic.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Halliburton drives in and got hung up on the dunk. Quite enough elevation there, I guess. Here's Bassey.
And the all-around game of Doncic, not just a scorer, but a great dime dropper as well. Notices his open teammates quickly.
And it's Turner finishing it off.
And guys, he saw his chance to earn camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
And typically, he is not the major force in that regard, but good enough to punish a soft defense on that play.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic throws it down.
Slammed down by Doncic, a monster in the backcourt at 6'7". And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
From deep, George gets it to go from beyond the arc. George has got 11 points.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Down low, here's Granger. And the slam dunk by Granger.
And Halliburton just sees the play before the play.
And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
And Halliburton slams it in.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
That one good for 2. Morris has got his first points of the game.
And I like the different looks that Morris can give you, inside, outside, and in transition.
Turner looking around. Back to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Halliburton, one of those guys who's always on his toes and plays the offensive end with a ton of energy.
Doncic left side. It's rebounded by Indiana.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin, get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there, and I think a trip to the Finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Bassey. Outside, George. He can't get it to go. So Indiana will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That will complete this 4-game homestand. .41 seconds left in the third quarter. Halliburton outside. It's hauled in by Paul George.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looked like plenty of room.
Doncic outside. Plays it up and in on the nice reverse. Doncic has got 8 points in the quarter.
A great disruptor of the basketball. Luka taking matters into his own hands tonight. Great to see him play like this.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Los Angeles on top, up 19. And we're coming back.
Youth Dance Team.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Pacers trailed by 19. Granger outside. Olajuwon with the rebound. Pass to George. Olajuwon outside. And then Olajuwon with the dunk.
You look at the career of Paul George, and it's those passing numbers that have greatly improved, and he's an effective playmaker.
And here is Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Floats one. Rebound by the Clippers.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Back to George. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Olajuwon missing.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Pass to Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging. The word you hear most about Granger is efficient. Good from mid-range, draws a lot of fouls, can score even when the D has all of his attention.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Bates-Diop. There's the triple. Can't hit that one.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession.
Substitution on the court.
Los Angeles leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Collins. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Inside. Here's Mathurin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist.
And inside, Mathurin makes great use of his agility, developing some instincts for how to get around in traffic.
Outside Collins. From outside the arc. Rebound by Smith. Pacers trailed by 17. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Here's Collins. It doesn't go for him. So Indiana will take it the other way. To the paint. And stolen by Gordon. Left side Collins.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past decade.
And the Clippers making a switch here.
Collins, a great high-energy player, and that's something coaches really appreciate, that players are going to come in and give them that kind of effort on a nightly basis.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Clippers.
Fewer miscues made the difference.
Yeah, I mean, a great all-around effort. Not only did they minimize their turnovers, but kept the pressure up on D
forcing the other team to commit turnovers.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
Defensive foul.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Paul George.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Pass to Bates-Diop. Kicks it out to Collins. 6 on the shot clock. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And again, no good by the Clippers. Now, here's Halliburton. Intercepted. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
I'm honestly not sure what that was about. Maybe a protest against his coach?
So you're saying that he's out there right now protesting in some form or fashion?
Granger outside for 3. Rebound by the Clippers. Now Doncic. So the Clippers winning this one easily. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and